Welcome back to another episode of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building. And we got the dub, but I'm torn. I'm torn. I got a lot of thoughts about a lot of different things. First, what happened to Bradley Beal? Um, I had to replay it at the end of the game because I was like, "Is anybody else noticed that Bradley Beal ain't here, not playing?" Da da da. And I had to go back and find out at the 7 minute mark that he ended up checking out the game. I didn't see nothing that was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like he tweaked his ankle or he bumped knees or nothing like that. But just random. And then I looked on the bench, I couldn't see him on the bench, so it was just like, ah. And I'm torn because we got a back to back tomorrow with Sacramento, and it's like, dog, we are depleted now. Like this is wicked. So we're gonna definitely need some contribution from everybody tomorrow for sure. And I feel like one of my biggest things. So we got the dub. A dub is a dub. A win is a win. But let me give a little credit to the Utah Jazz. I like the Utah Jazz a lot. I watch they podcast too, Hoop Nerd. I watch him a lot. And I actually really, really, really like this team. Like I think with time, this team is gonna be an issue in the sense of just not necessarily a problem in the West, but more so like it's gonna be issue with all right, you got a lot of talented people and you can only pay so many of them. Because I was a big Kyle Flip fan in high school. Like if you watch Kyle Flip early, then to me he was like Cooper Flag before Cooper Flag, just with more weight on him. I like Isaiah Collier out of USC, Johnny Juzang, UCLA. Um, Larry Marketing didn't really kill us today. Colin Sexton is just a dog. Cody Williams didn't really. He still looked like he's trying to adjust to like the NBA, but I like him a lot. Keontae George is just a fucking headache. Even though today it was cool. Today is cool, but like he is just a pain in the ass just to be like, oh my god, just to like once he figure it out, like Keontae George is gonna be scary for real, for real. So like I said, to me, they got a lot of talent over there. They just haven't figured out how to win yet. So they kind of in that phase where I feel like OKC was maybe 2 to 3 years ago, where it's like they got a lot of talent. They just haven't figured out how to win yet. So yeah, so it's definitely a lot to look forward to, or it's a bright future over there, depending on what I'm saying, just one or two moves, and what I'm saying, you might be really in the game with some shit over there. But book play good. This is a book I'm expecting, you know what I mean? Like he finished with 31, 11 to 20, 50% or however 50+% from the field. And I was like, man, when was it gonna happen that he was actually gonna hit double digit like field goal makes? Because I feel like it's been real lopsided, like 4 for 18 or 9 for what I mean? And it's just like that. I don't necessarily like. I like the efficiency, and I like how today he didn't really alienate like the mid range. I feel like he shot a lot of middies today, and I feel like some they can shoot the middies to sustain the lead. You know, it seems like they're getting away from the midi and they don't want to shoot it anymore. But I feel like once you go up big, you need to somehow, still some way, get points on the board, and that's a way to kind of keep it with the steady jab. Opposed to like just chucking up threes, and then once you go cold, then that's when the other team make they run, and then now you really into some stuff. So today I feel like we did good with that, and the Jazz just don't know how to just lay down and just go away. You know what I mean? Like they always fighting, always getting back into the game. And I thought it was over I really thought it was over in the third quarter when it was down by maybe 15 or so. And I was like, all right, like they're gonna finally lay down, just go away and just lose. But they just kept coming all night long. Pause. But yeah, but Tyus Jones played good. Bradley played really good tonight. Mason Plumlee, this is my beef. Mason Plumlee finished with 15 and 14 rebounds. And shout out to him. And I think it was cool. I think he bought out tonight. But no bullshit. He should have had like maybe 25, like 30. Like he left a lot of money on the ground tonight. And that's what I'm saying with Oso, where it's just like, Oso, if you could really come in and fill in that role, it's some money for you on the flow. Cause I feel like Mason Plumlee dropped maybe 3 or 4 just easy down the lane passes or just fucked off just a couple lobs or tips. And I was just like, man, like he should have really been killing. Like he should have been the one. And I feel like Mason Plumlee gave us the lead early. So I'm not gonna try kicking his backhand too much. And he did, like I said, he did do his due diligence, but I was watching, I was like, damn dog, he should have had 25 tonight. Like, no bullshit. Just easy 25. Like real easy. Ryan Dunn hit some clutch threes today, and we gonna need him tomorrow. So yeah, I'm so set on tomorrow. Like I want to get that win back against Sac because I felt like we shouldn't have lost on Sunday, but it was one of those games where I feel like if you've been watching basketball long enough, or if you've been rooting for a team long enough, you know what it looked like when your team is playing not to lose the lead. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, opposed to like imposing a will and like just getting it, you know what I'm saying, controlling the game. It's like we got the lead, but we know that like they coming, so it's just like we don't want to. We playing real timid, like we not trying to lose the lead, and you end up losing that game anyways. Like you know what I mean. Like if you've been watching basketball long enough, you've seen that, especially with your squad. Everybody's squad has done that one point in time. Royce O'Neal finished with 9, 2 of 8, 2 of 6 from 3. Like I said, we this is a game we were supposed to win. It's not really too much to break down. Like we were supposed to win this game. We was really supposed to blow them out. I was really expecting to have Book and everybody sit in that fourth quarter. Like Bradley Beal shouldn't even been in the game to get hurt. But it is what it is. They got another one tomorrow in Sacramento, and I really feel like we need that. I'm trying to stack up as many wins as we can early, just so we could like coast or like we could weather this injury storm that's gonna happen throughout the season. You know, so I'm just trying to get as many win streaks as we can get early on, just so when February roll around or like closer to the playoffs, we could kind of coast and we can afford to lose 3, 4 games in a row or whatever the case may be. So all in all, it's a good dub. My apologies for the last 2 games. I think I missed. I was just doing real life. I think last Sunday I was at Disneyland or whatever the case may be. But I should be available tomorrow. Yeah, man. So hopefully we can get this shit done. Hopefully we can get it done. But until next time, man. Peace.